focus to some breaking developments coming in. We're understanding the Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair a high-level meeting, and this will be to review the situation relating to Indians that are still stuck in Sudan. This is what top sources are telling us here at CNN News 18. Remember, clashes still continue in Sudan. This is between the Sudan army and the paramilitary. One Indian has already lost his life, many others still stranded. Pallavi Ghosh, our senior editor, now joining us on the broadcast. Pallavi, what are sources telling you?
So this is obviously the Prime Minister now himself has decided to step in. This has become a huge diplomatic and a political issue. Diplomatically, the Indian government has always made the point that don't panic. We've always had a track record of saving our people, for example, when they were stranded in Ukraine. As we know, the External Affairs Minister already met up with the UN Secretary General in New York, and he pushed this issue completely. And now the Prime Minister is going to be taking a stock-taking meeting in a short while from now. And in that meeting, essentially, he'll be given inputs on how many Indians are stranded there, what's the situation, how can they be evacuated. Very quickly, Ridhima, this has also now become a political issue because that's exactly what the Congress is now attacking his government on, as far as those Indians stranded in Sudan, and a large number of them coming from Karnataka.
Pallavi, that's exactly what I wanted to discuss. Just a few days ago, we'd seen a political war of words that had broken out. You'd seen the intervention of the External Affairs Minister as well. Do we understand in terms of numbers how many Indians are currently stranded?
So there was an External Affairs Ministry briefing yesterday, and when we asked this question to Arindam Bakshi very specifically, he said that, we are trying to fix a number, and that's exactly what we are trying to find out. Indian diaspora is well spread out in Sudan. I think there's going to be some amount of clarity today, officially speaking, with a clear-cut figure being given out, and that's exactly what the meeting is all about. The Prime Minister is going to take a hands-on input on the total number of Indians stranded there, which are the areas where they are stranded, and what kind of appeals have been going on to the Sudanese authorities also to ensure that in spite of their internal infighting, the foreigners, especially the Indians stranded there, are safe.
Pallavi, till the time these Indians are brought back, what are sources also telling you in terms of what are the kind of diplomatic channels that are already open to ensure that till the time they're taken out, they're at least in a safe location?
Again, I'm going to go in by the MEA version over here because these are delicate diplomatic concerns which are being raised. And its diplomatic concern is because, whenever there's a situation of internal turmoil, it is always a collateral damage, and that is something which India really wants to avoid. I'm again giving an example of Ukraine, where we all know of many Indians who were stranded there, students particularly, and how we had an entire evacuation program, which is exactly what the MEA is also pointing out, that has been fairly successful and has been a priority, and India has had a prior experience in that. As far as the backroom channel of talks are concerned, they have made it very clear there have been ongoing backroom channels of talks, trying to ensure that the Sudanese authorities ensure the safety of the Indians stranded there. And I think the highest level really was yesterday when a Foreign Affairs Minister, Dr. Jaishankar, met up with the UN Secretary General personally, and he in fact gave a soundbite to say that this was a top priority as far as the conversation is concerned. And that is also one backroom negotiations which are also going on.
Pallavi, we'll leave the conversation there. Thanks a lot for getting us all those details. Time for us to slip into a very short break. We're coming back with lots more.